Hey, what up? What up? What's up, YouTube? Back at y'all again. No, you can't hardly see me. Um, I got something pretty interesting here for you all. Um, there is something I would like to read. However, I can barely see what I need to read. Um, so therefore, I'm not even going because I don't want to blum fumble it up. But this is my diary since February 2022. And like I said on the description, they won't teach you this in school. Um, right now, of course, it's my live journal. This is what's on my mind right now, and I wanted to share it. This is breaking down the vortex map chart, how the vortex map chart works, the essence of it, what it represents, and how it ties into creation. Now you got to listen very closely here because I'm going to allow the resources here. I'm going to allow the sources here to explain everything. Okay, but please pay close attention, and whatever you do, pay attention to the sequence of the numbers and how they interact. How the numbers go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it goes back to 9, which means there's no zero in this chart, which is very interesting. I wonder why they don't teach us that in school. But, anyways, here we go. Listen very, very closely and watch.
How the healing works. And he was saying, your ethereal body carries the blueprint of perfect body.
Pay close attention.
It says, matter jumps in and out of existence within a fraction of a second, like real fast. In and out, in, pop, in, pop. There you are, there you're not. There you are, there you're not. And that Bruno had the ability to intercede so that it was literally materialization of a perfect limb. Like there was this one who had a deformity in his elbow, if you listen to all these stories, and it literally got healed instantly.
Look how the 3 and the 6 is flipping to the 9, but the 9 is not flipping.
Using
the 3 and the 6 are feeding off of all of the other numbers.
That is outside of the
very interesting.
The physical body in this field of energy in a state of perfection. It's just mind-boggling. And I had been thinking on my walk today, before I came on this, before I looked for this, I had been thinking about, our brain, the 12 disciples.
Of course, y'all seeing the screen,
the 12 ribs, the
backside.
feet representing Pisces, and therefore Neptune, and Aries and Mars in the head.
Bear with me here, y'all. My arm is giving out.
The sexual organs, which is the water sign. But it also belongs to the head, because it's also in Aries. It's elevated in Aries, isn't it? And this flip, this upside down flip, I felt this weird upside down flip when Mars went from Pisces into Aries earlier on this month or last. Oh, this is incredible. I then thought when Armin Risi was explaining his in and out of creation, I was instantly drawn to the 9, which is why I've looked this up now as a result. Because I thought 9 is the still point, the fulcrum. This moment of concentrated energy, and it flips in and out into the polarities 3 and 6.
This is actually the blueprint to creation.
Vortex mass is a system of numbers
is how
which
energy
explains the essence
functions.
of form as a sphere with a vortex. Understand, this is very interesting to read. When you've mastered numbers, you will in fact no longer be reading numbers any more than you read words when reading books. You will be reading meanings. And this is where it became interesting for me. Digging deep into patterns. Numbers constitute the only universal language. Numbers are intellectual witnesses that belong only to mankind. The 10
Let's just take a
emanations of
listen.
God, with the 0 being regarded as heaven and the all or nothing. This now leaves us 9 numbers within our base 10. Cease to see the 10, of course, the 10 hands, the 10 fingers, and the 10 toes.
Pay close attention to what she's saying.
20 then as well came to mind on my walk earlier on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These 9 gods were celebrated by the Greeks and Egyptians in the Ennead. The Ennead was 9 gods that represented the archetypal principles that regulated and ruled the cosmos through the laws of number. This company of 9 has shown its face many times throughout the world. In Norse mythology, the god
it's within Greek mythology.
For 9 days. Benjamin Franklin was grandmaster
The Greeks
of the
figured
charitable
out the
9
secret.
Sisters Lodge. In the European Middle Ages,
This is why they invaded Kemet. Pay close
semi-legendary
attention.
figures who personified
This
the idea of
diagram
chivalry.
explains the
We
pyramid,
have all
the
heard
energy
of
of the
Cloud 9
pyramid.
being dressed to the 9s, the 9 lives of a feline, and the switch in time saves 9. The Christians mythologized the power of these 9 numbers in the Christian angelic hierarchy, with those angels being the 9 seraphim, 8 cherubim, 7 thrones, 6 dominions, 5 virtues, 4 powers, 3 principalities, 2 archangels, and 1 angel. See, now we're having the powers and principalities up in the sky, ordering the chaos down below. Even the ancient Mayan venerated the principles of 9. One of the most well-known Mayan pyramids is the pyramid at Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza is a 9-level pyramid with a celestial observatory at the top. For a few moments on the solstices and equinoxes, the light and shadows on this pyramid forms a snake that travels down the side of the pyramid to the base, where the head of this great snake, called Quetzalcoatl,
I just explained that.
is carved
That's how
in
the
the stone.
Kundalini
The Hebrew
works.
letter
The snake
Tes,
Kundalini works
transcribed as a T, means
up
serpent
the
or the intelligent, the secret intelligence of all
12
spiritual
levels of the
activities,
pyramid to
and was
the
designated by the
apex,
number 9.
which is the gold caps, the crown, which is what was stolen by
The number 9 shows
UK.
up quite often in the metrology of our universal architecture as well. The diameters of the moon, the sun, and the earth, using decimal parity, all reduced down to this number of spirit.
They're breaking
Moon,
it down.
2,160 miles, 9. Sun, 9. Earth, 9. There's your Holy Trinity, eh? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These 10 principles united represent completion, the perfection of all being, and the harmony that exists within the demiurgic word of the Creator, once again apparent on two hands that lay right before you. And I was pondering earlier on what the meaning of the 10 would be. And instantly I was thinking of the 10 hands. And then I thought, well, what's the meaning of this all? And
So, in
here
other
I am,
words,
being
they're
guided
using the
to
zero when they don't
Google
have to.
and find it. These 10 principles
1 through
are the
9.
living thoughts of a great creator being.
They added
The
the
great
10.
mystery of grand architecture
Something
is
about
within
10
all
is
things,
trickery.
and without which all things would cease to exist. The ancient Vedic peoples responsible for the old
Excuse me
stuff
for
in
a
the
second, y'all.
scriptures
I'll be
reiterated
right
the
back.
supremacy of this base 10 system by placing 9 numbers around the circle 0 and performing their math in this way. By placing 9 at the top and moving clockwise around the circle, these 9 digits encase the holy 0, with the 0 performing its magic as the placeholder for the rest of the digits. We will see the use of this mathematical template again later on in the text. This entire concept of the alphabet of the divine being our digits 0 to 9 using English gematria as shown below. A few things of utmost importance must be noted here. Adding up the numbers to the letters of the word 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 sums 280 or half of a pi. 360 divided by 2 is 180, with 180 being the degree within a triangle, or what is symbolically our Holy Trinity. It is also quintessential to note that 0, representing the all or nothing of God, sums to 13, the same as Lord, God, Son, and the 10 fingers of our two hands informing you with the clarity of the mathematics itself of your equality with the greater Creator. So here you have the 13, the Holy Trinity, but it's incomplete, isn't it? It needs another triangle above, because it's only the half. Where's the other half? Right? 13,
Very
13,
interesting.
13, 13, 13. Thirteen and 13 is 26. And if you look at what you saw here, you have this triangle, and if you insert another triangle above, and they kiss at the intersection, not only do you have an hourglass with that fulcrum point, but you have the masculine and the feminine coming together.
Check it out.
And in completion, 26. And 26 is such a metric number, being the sum of the Hebrew characters Hebrew Yod Ha, Veha, Yehovah, the name of the God of Israel. God, 26. The Greek Strong's number G26 is agape, which means love. The expression for his mercy endures forever is found verbatim in English and the original Hebrew 26 times in Psalm 136. The expression is
Sorry,
found
but
once
this is just
in each
horrible,
of
me
the
trying to hold this. So I'm going to sit it down. Let's just listen.
26
Screen cracked.
verses. 26.
Oh, shit.
Love. God is love. God is not this thing that man has turned it into. It's not.
Did you hear that? God is not this thing that man has turned it into.
Octahedron has 26 faces, the 26 faces of God. That's what that looks like.
I want to see that.
Sunlight, street lamp lights. Hedron has octahedral symmetry like the cube and octahedron. Its dual is called deltoidal icositetrahedron or trapezoidal icositetrahedron, although its faces are not really true trapezoids. Johannes Kepler in Harmonices Mundi named this polyhedron rhombi-cubo-octahedron, while being short for truncated cube-octahedral rhombus, with cube-octahedral rhombus being
this is where I don't like to be lost, and I don't like nobody else to be lost. So, with that being said, we're going to end this. We're going to end that. But anyways, I just wanted to put some info out there that I don't just be running my choppers. I'll be researching stuff, and I'll be finding a lot of interesting finds. So with that being said, once again, yours truly, Cyborg, Futuredelic Model number 1. Ashe Ashe, may the powers of the universe be for you and me. Y'all come back now again, you hear? I'm out.